Hi, so I just wanted to do a quick intro to this video. So this video is a very quick way of showing you all the vegetarian slow cooker recipes I use, and I freeze a good 5-6 portions per slow cooker recipe, sometimes 8 or 9 depending. These are then frozen. I can reheat them in the microwave and have them all the time. So these are the main meals I have for dinner or tea or whatever you call the last meal of the day. These are the main meals I will eat, and this is just to show you some quick and easy recipes because university gets so busy sometimes that sometimes you just need a slow recipe that'll just get cooked without you having to do anything and is ready for when you get home. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll show you the recipes. So the first recipe is a vegetable curry, and in this vegetable curry I will put 5 peppers, 3 red onions, 3 white onions, chickpeas, corn pieces and half a bag of spinach, and then finish it off with a tikka masala sauce. I like this recipe because the spinach adds like that little bit of iron that you always need when you're anemic, and it has so many good things in. So chickpeas, corn pieces give you protein, so many vegetables, and I do love a good curry. So I have curry typically with naan bread, garlic and coriander naan bread, and it is my favourite meal to have. It's very quick and easy. So when you put this in the slow cooker, you can put it on high heat for 4 to 5 hours or low heat for 8 hours. I did put it on high heat and then I was like, oh, I'm going out, so I put it on low heat. You can easily change this on your slow cooker. My second recipe is vegetable casserole. So as you can see, I didn't film me putting in the ingredients because I just use a brag of frozen mixed veg with peas, sweet corn, carrots, sometimes potatoes, sometimes pickled onion, things like that. Tip that in, put a bag of corn pieces in, 3 stock cubes and fill it up with water. Nearer the end, so an hour left of cooking, I will put in gravy and stir this in, and this forms a very thick vegetable casserole, which is one of my favourite meals to have with Yorkshire puddings and mashed potato. Bolognese is often my go-to meal every night because I love pasta because of the carbs and the bolognese because it's so many vegetables. So for bolognese, I have 5 peppers of green, orange, red, yellow, anything I can get. I also have mushrooms, red onion and white onion because I like to put mushrooms in a bolognese. It just gives it a little bit of a kick. I'll also put in spinach and corn mince because these are vegetarian slow cooker meals. You don't have to add corn mince, and it could just be a vegetable bolognese if you want. I like to have corn mince just to add a little bit of something. So herb wise, I make my own bolognese sauce. So I use garlic granules, Italian seasoning, basil, thyme, mixed herbs, oregano, that sort of thing, because this just helps add in the flavour because I prefer to make my own sauce where I can. I usually make my own curry and chilli sauce as well, but sometimes it's just cheaper and easier to get the jar. But bolognese is one that I will never make store-bought sauce because I much prefer making my own. So I add in all the herbs to the slow cooker initially. I sometimes leave this on the slow cooker a little bit to get a bit warmer, but this time I just stacked my vegetables straight on top. So after adding all the herbs, I piled on the vegetables, the mince, and the tomato passata, the plain tomato passata. I put this in the slow cooker for the same timings as I do almost every other meal, which is 4 hours on high or 8 hours on low heat. Once this is done, it has about 8 portions. If you want smaller portions, you can make 12. I always have it with pasta and cheese. My next recipe is chili, so I used a can of mixed beans, 5 peppers, mushrooms, spinach, red onion, white onion, corn mince and a jar of chili sauce because this time I didn't want to make my own sauce. It was just 30p for a jar of chili sauce rather than buying all the seasonings, so I just thought it'd be a lot quicker to just use the jar this time. As usual, I chop all of the vegetables by hand, wash these in the colander before adding them to my sauce. So chili also has some extra steps that I like to add in because I like to add in a little bit of my own smoked paprika and mild chili powder and mixed herbs just to the base of the pot so that I have that little bit of extra kick of flavour. Something I haven't quite mentioned in the other clips is that the importance of washing all the vegetables once you've cut them. I did do this for all the recipes except vegetable casserole, because vegetable casserole is pre-frozen so it does not need washing. Washing the vegetables and mixing them up in a colander can help them cook better when they're in the slow cooker. I did lose quite a few to the sink, but that is just typical because of how many vegetables I cut up for this recipe in particular. I then add all of the vegetables, the corn mince, the mixed beans, and the jar of chili sauce to the slow cooker and place this inside the slow cooking machine and set it to the usual times of high heat for 4 hours and low heat for 8 hours. This is typical for me to eat with cheese because I just love chili and cheese on a night where I can't be bothered to cook and I just want something really easily. 5 minutes in the microwave to reheat my chili with some cheese is always a good meal to sit and do work during eating. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed these recipes or you want to see more, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.